Hello and welcome back to another video. So in this video, it's going to be a little different. We are going to be doing a tier list of SharkBite boats. Let's get right into it. So the first boat we have here is the research boat. Now the research boat isn't that particularly good, and I feel like it's pretty overpriced. So I'll put it maybe in the C tier. Alright, so we now have the bunny boat, Easter boat. Now you can only get this on Easter, but I think if you I'm not sure this is true, but I think the shark eats the egg, gets the egg on you. You get something. I feel like that'd be cool, and I think it does cost money, so I'll put it in the C tier. And then we have the sleigh. The sleighs aren't very good because you can only get it on Christmas, so I'll just put all the sleighs in D tier. And then we have the deluxe yacht. So it's like a giant yacht, and I think this is great if you have a bunch of friends, because then you can take down the shark really fast. And even if the shark attacks you, it's unlike other boats where it gets destroyed immediately. You can still stay on the boat for a while. So I'll put it in B tier. And then we have the sailboat. Yeah, the sailboat is really. It's like literally, it has cost no money. It's super terrible. So I'll obviously put an F. Like nobody ever uses it. Oh, and then we have the RBG sleigh. So this sleigh is really hard to get, and you can only get on Christmas by getting you have to get. It's the best prize you can get from Christmas. But I think it's a really fast sleigh, and it has a gun on it as well. So I think it's gonna go in B tier. Oh, and then we have the unicorn boat. The unicorn's so terrible. Like I think it's super slow and buggy, so I'll put in F. We have another sleigh. Well, honestly, I think this one looks a little better than I think this might be the 2018 one, so I'll put in C tier. Then we have the canopy boat. Now this boat's really good if you have a bunch of people on it, because it has tons of seats. So if you have lots of people on it, then it's really good. So I'll put it in B tier. Then we have the candy boat. So I think the candy boat goes in A, because it has really fast maneuverability, and it's decently cheap. And I think you can only get it on Christmas, but that's not too bad. Ooh, and then we have the stealth boat. So the stealth boat has so many features. Now first one is that it can go underwater, and also has a gun that the driver can man. There's tons of seats as well. And the coolest thing about it is that makes it different from other submarines is that it's like an airboat. Like if you go inside it and it goes underwater, then you can actually stand up while it's in water, unlike the normal submarine. So I think it's gonna go in A tier. It is pretty expensive. And because it's expensive, that's what's keeping it from going in S. Alright, and then we have the coffin boat. The coffin boat, I'd say, is really bad. It's a Halloween special. I think it's decently fast, but the problem is that it only has one seat. And also, it's pretty small. So if the shark gets you, then you're dead. So I'm not sure. I'll put an F. It's gonna be a disgrace to SharkBite. Oh, and then we have the spectre. So the spectre is really good because it's I see people using this boat all the time, and it's really cheap, and it's the second fastest boat in the game, so I'll definitely put it there. Oh, and then we have the duck boat. So there's the regular duck boat. It's not very good, but I like this decorated duck boats are cool. And then we have the SWAT boat. I think the SWAT boat is pretty good because it's really fast, but it's also has tons of seats, and it's decently cheap. So I'll put it in the B tier. And then we have the Titanic. So it takes a very long time, but if you have enough Robux, if you're really rich, you can just buy this with just Robux, and once you have it, you can win every round. You don't even need friends. It's impossible to take it down. So I'll put it in A tier, only because it's it's very expensive. That's what's keeping it from going in S. And then we have the pirate ship. So the pirate ship isn't really interesting. It does have cannons on it though, and it also has something special that makes it not able to flip over. But I'll put in the D tier because it's not very good. And then we have the 2 speedboats. So the speedboats are like average boats, like they're decently cost. Usually you see beginners using these boats all the time, and they can't outrun like the basic shark, like the regular shark. So I'll put those there. Well, and then we have the jet ski. So jet ski is decently good. It's also really fast, and the good thing about it is that it's super small. And it carries 3 people, so I'll put both of them in B tier. Oh, and then we have this is basically like an upgraded version of the jet ski. But the good thing about this is that it has I think it is a little slower than these jet skis, the regular ones, but it has 4 extra seats, which means it has 7 in total. And that means it has more seats than even if you have 2 of them. And this thing doesn't cost double the price, so I think it'll go in B tier with them. And then, okay, so we have the duck boat. This is like the worst duck boat. It doesn't have any designing, so I'll put it there. Then we have the small yacht. I think the small yacht should go, I think it'll go in D tier because it's, unless you have like a lot of friends, it's not going to be very good. So yeah, and then we have, this is like the worst sleigh though. I think this is a pretty old one. It's not any different. So we have the fishing boat. Now I think this fishing boat, I don't think it's really good. I'll put it in D tier though, because it does have quite a few seats. It's only in D tier if you have friends. Like if there's only one person, then it's definitely going in F. Oh, and then we have the raptor. So this is gonna be a second S. And I think you have to buy it with. You can only buy it with money. And so if you have money to buy it, then you don't have to grind and try to get all the teeth. That's what makes it so good. It's also the fastest boat in the game, so it's definitely going in S tier. Oh, and then we have another S tier. This is the destroyer. So the destroyer is really expensive, but it's not expensive as Titanic, and it's like if you have friends, you're just gonna dominate everything. It's like the deluxe yacht where it takes a long time to go down. And if you have a bunch of friends, they can man the cannons. So I'll put it in S tier because of that. Okay, then we have another boat, the duck boat. I'll put this in C tier because it has a cool design. And then we have another fishing boat. Honestly, I think this fishing boat, I'll put it in D tier because I don't think these are really any different at all. I think they might have around the same size of seats. Ooh, and then we have the Flying Dutchman. This is like a very upgraded version of the pirate ship. It's pretty expensive, but it has tons of other seats. It's faster, and it also has I think the cannons are a little better too. So I'll put it in B tier. Ooh, and then we have the submarine. So this is like a worse version of the stealth boat, but it's a lot cheaper than the stealth boat. But because if the stealth boat wasn't a thing, this would be higher, but I'll put it in B tier because the stealth boat is probably a better value than this. And then we have the Cameroon boat. The Cameroon boat isn't that good, but it is pretty big, so it takes a bit to go down. And if you have friends, it's okay. So I'll put it in C tier. Well, and then we have the hovercraft. So the hovercraft is kind of like the candy boat, has good maneuverability. And it's also a little cheaper than the candy boat, I believe. So I'll put it in B tier. Just because I think the candy boat's a little faster. Anyway, so now we have our last boat is the military boat. So the reason this boat's gonna go in A tier because because this is the cheapest it's the cheapest boat that has a gun, and it also has lots of seats. I think it almost has more than the stealth boat, and this is much cheaper than the stealth boat as well. So I'll put this in A tier because of that. Okay, so I'm gonna do my final changes. So I've decided to change a thing. So I'm gonna put the yacht up to A. I'm gonna put the canopy boat down to C, and I'll put the bunny boat down to D. Anyway, that is gonna be the end of this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you later. Bye.